Hello, welcome to Nigama Vaibhav Ultra Solutions YouTube channel. The tortoise is baffled by this shocking mistake you are committing. It was a cool, breezy night. A rich and happy man called Ananda was all set for his trip to London the next morning. He slept peacefully, knowing fully well that he had his luggage, schedule and everything else in place. Somewhere around 3:12 a.m., he woke up with a thud to crying and screaming voices. His mother, wife and neighbors all gathered around him, weeping uncontrollably. There were garlands and incense sticks, and Ananda was very perplexed. What happened? He examined. He was stunned to realize he wasn't alive anymore. This is how delicate a human life is, and we are all very busy like Ananda, running the endless race without even waiting to check if we are running in the correct lane or at least in the right direction. None of us understands how our body functions before it falls apart. However, there is a way to know and calculate how long you will stay alive. By the end of this video, you will realize how you have been doing this one basic activity which is so vital to your life in such an absurd way. And surprisingly, this one basic activity, a tortoise knows and performs better than all of us human beings. And it has the answer to our million-dollar question. How long will we stay alive? And what to do to increase our lifespan substantially? So, let me explain how the body counts every ticking second of life. An average human does this basic activity 15 times a minute. So their lifespan is between 100 to 120 years, and a tortoise manages to live for around 500 years. Let's get into the science behind this. As you already know, the human body consists of crores of tiny particles called cells. There are as many as a few multiple crores of cells in just 1 gram of our flesh. The most critical part of this cell is the mitochondria, working tirelessly day in and day out without a break. They burn the oxygen that we breathe in and release heat. This heat is responsible for our life's vitality, strength, existence and sustenance. From the nail of our foot to the tip of the hair strand on the head, this heat is generated in every cell of our body. It's like the vast bonfire that keeps us alive and kicking. And rightly so, the heat generated is referred to as Prana Shakti, the energy sustaining our lives. Here's where it gets interesting. Each of these cells will function around the clock and keep producing the heat for 3 days and then drop down dead, losing the potency to generate more heat. These dead cells are discharged and excreted from our bodies as waste. When a dead cell is excreted outside, a new cell is created in its place from the food that we take in. For example, let's say there are 1,000 dead cells in the heart. Once we expel all these dead cells through excreta, saliva and urine, there is space in the heart where new cells form. Because of this, the process of bowel movement every single day is an essential function of the human body. People having an improper bowel movement have their bodies filled with many dead cells in the form of toxins, thereby not generating enough heat, falling severely ill, and being subjected to serious ailments and diseases. By generating heat 15 times every minute, one cell can live up to 3 days. However, the exact same cell, if it produces heat only 14 times a minute, it lives for 5 days. And if the cell produces the heat only 13 times a minute, it will live for an entire week, which is 7 days. Now, the one basic activity that we are doing is making the cells produce heat for 15 times or more in a minute, damaging and reducing the cell's lifespan to below 3 days for most people. However, there is a magical technique by which you can reverse this situation for a long, healthy life. And this magical technique was known to the ancient yogis of Bharat. These yogis stretched the lifespan of a cell from 3 days to 21 days, thereby increasing their lifespan up to 2100 years. In fact, they could calculate and foretell the exact date of their death in advance. And I'm sure you have also come across many such breathtaking stories. This one magical technique is simple. However, it's not easy. You can learn to do it with appropriate practice and awareness. The tortoise does this in the best way. It's the number of breaths you take in a minute. On an average, humans take 15 breaths per minute, which is the number of times the cell generates heat in a minute. If we can reduce our breath rate by just 1 count per minute, we can extend our lifespan by 20 years. Isn't this the most amazing thing we can do for ourselves? So, how do we reduce the number of breaths we take in a minute? Not forcefully, but naturally, till it becomes an automatic process in our life. There is a magical technique that takes just 15 minutes of your time every single day, and it is called the pranayama. By sparing 15 minutes daily for pranayama, you can increase your lifespan by leaps and bounds, which means you can have more time for your passion, your loved ones, and fulfilling your dreams and goals. Are you already practicing pranayama? If yes, share your experiences in the comment section below. I would love to know them. If not, I hope this video has turned your mind at exploring the tremendous power that lies deeply hidden in pranayama. Thank you for watching, and until the next time, bye.
If you like this video, click on the like button, share and subscribe to our channel. Also, do not miss to hit the bell icon to be notified each time we upload a video. Thank you.